Hello fire signs, and welcome to your speedy reads round for this month of October 2020. I hope that you're all doing so very well. I'm keeping in this theme of blessings for all the signs because I feel like we can all use some good news at this time. 2020 has been a very trying year at that, and just a reminder that you can use these for your sun, moon, and rising signs. And some months you might identify more with your moon sign or rising instead of your sun sign. So if you know your astrological chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also keep in mind that these are general readings, so naturally there'll be some messages that resonate more than others, and that is normal because I'm reading for a lot of you out here in the YouTube community. For a private reading with your questions, your energy, your situation, feel free to go to tripletarot.com. I always have the link in the description box below. For all of you who ask me month to month how to reach me and how to have a private consultation, you can look at my rates, my availability, how to book over there. And if you'd like to follow me on all socials, you can do so by looking me up under Triple Tarot. And I'm going to be putting in timestamps in the description box below, so you can just jump ahead to the sign that you are interested in. And I'd just like to thank all of you who like, share, subscribe, and also let me know how these readings are resonating. All right, with all that said, I'm going to be starting off with Aries. Hi Aries, how are you? I hope that you're doing so very well. Let's look at the blessings and opportunity, luck and expansion for your sign this month of October 2020. Top 3 cards of the deck for Aries when it comes to blessings, opportunity, expansion, light. Aries, month of October 2020. Okay, so to start off, we have the Ten of Swords. We have this is a reversal, but I'm not reading reversals for this one as we're looking at the most positive side of every card. We have the Ten of Wands, and here we have the Queen of Cups. Wow, so a master of your emotional domain. Yeah, I really feel like this really ties into the message that I pulled for your sign over on my IG. I believe you guys got the Four of Pentacles over there, and part of the message was to try to focus as much of the energy as you have for manifesting material things, goals, achievements, into also manifesting inner peace, inner harmony, and reconnecting with your spirituality, however that speaks to you. I don't judge anybody by their own belief systems. That could be your relationship to God, if you believe in God, your relationship to the universe, to the all, to your connection with your spirit guides, angels, archangels, whatever that means for you. The Queen of Cups has appeared here. And I know that with the beauty lights here in my little tiny studio, these cards that are so beautiful do tend to get blown up, so I will pull them up so that you can see them. The Queen of Cups is a master, like I was saying, of her heart space, of her connection to spirit, because cups not only talk about emotions, but they also talk about spirituality and intuition. So the more that you invest in these matters, I do see you being able to feel not only better aligned, but also being able to manifest more abundance for your sign in all shapes and forms. So this could be a relationship with somebody else, your relationship with yourself, which I deem as the most important, and your relationship with money and your career. The Ten of Swords here with the Ten of Wands does denote that this is going to be a very beautiful time for you to release and truly let go. This could be a person, a thing, or a situation. It could also be a vice. Things that maybe felt taxing in the past energetically, or maybe you were thinking about these situations way too much. There's an energy of overthinking things, either from other people or self-doubt. All of these things are being released for your sign because tens denote completion. So it goes from an ace to a 10 in the minor arcana. It doesn't go to an 11 or a 20. So once you reach a 10, it's an apex, it's a culmination, it's an ending. So we have wonderful endings so that you can feel so much lighter and so much more connected and aligned to your true soul's purpose. So if perhaps you have been doing things just to please other people or doing menial tasks because maybe they were bringing you financially, but they weren't really fulfilling your soul, I do see a need to pursue those things that you feel connected to on a heart spiritual level. And this could also just simply be connecting with a pastime or a second source of income, like a hobby that then turns very fortuitous and brings about the opportunity to make gains, financial gains from that. So try to use this time to release, to let go of these wonderful 10s, because this is the month to do so. If you've ever wanted to maybe change up your diet, your routine, your maybe there was a vice, maybe you like to shop impulsively, or maybe you're quitting smoking, whatever it is, this is the month to quit these things that maybe brought about a sense of burden or negativity or physical stress, not only mental, but physical, because with the 10 of Swords here, that can also talk about maybe like back pains, headaches, migraines, things that manifest in our body. So you're going to be able to feel so much better physically. For those of you that maybe had an accident and whatnot, I do see either your physio or your therapy improving your body so much that you feel less taxed, less burdened, and healing. So physical healing, energetic healing, and spiritual healing overall is what I'm getting for your sign. And now I'm going to pull an additional message from my oracle deck here. Additional message for Aries when it comes to blessings this month of October. Aries for the month of October. Blessings for Aries for the month of October. Top card of the deck. We have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Exactly. So if you had any self-doubt, like I was saying before, if you felt like maybe some people weren't loyal to you, you didn't feel quite safe in somebody's presence, and I don't mean necessarily physically, but if you don't feel like you can trust a friend, a coworker, a family member, or a partner, I do see this is the month that you're going to release it and let it go. I do sense an energy of protecting you. And what's really coming across to me with this beautiful Queen of Cups and Star Brothers is that your tribe, your spiritual tribe, is showing up for you. So this could be in the form of spirit guides or angels or people that have passed that are looking over you and guiding you. So there's a little bit of a connection or a portal with the beings that are protecting you in the energetic plane. If you would like to communicate with them, you definitely can. They might communicate with you through animals. I have 2 over here, actually 3. If you see this figure, it's also a bird, so 3 birds. Also the nature, environment, music, numbers. For some of you, dreams, because I do see this as being very much angelic, dreamy kind of vibe, and he is very much connected with his chakras being aligned and the crown chakra being super activated here in this wonderful image. So try to connect more with that. Try to not just chase material things. Material things are definitely needed in this reality, but if we don't align with what we really need when it comes to our spirituality, our heart space, then we're going to feel unaligned. So that is the end of my reading for you, Aries. I hope that that was of help to you. I'm wishing you a very beautiful and blessed month And now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Leo. Hi, Leo. How are you? I hope that you're doing so very well. I'm keeping in this theme of blessings. So let's look at blessings for Leo for this month of October 2020. Top 3 cards of the deck, please. When it comes to blessings, opportunity for Leo. Blessings and opportunity. Blessings and opportunity for Leo. Blessings and opportunity for Leo. Top 3 cards of the deck. Okay, so we start off with, wow, the Tower. We have the Empress. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. And the Devil. So we have three major arcana that talk about perhaps this month is going to feel like powerful changes are going to happen, and they are designed for you. They're not happening to you. They are designed for you. So I want to start off with that. I do see a more empowering energy coming forth for you as an representation of yourself. And even if you are a male, this can definitely apply for you. Why? Because we have a masculine and a feminine side of our personality. The more you nourish relationships this month, first and foremost, your relationship with yourself, relationship with other people, and relationship with what it is that you do and your finances. So the big 3, as I see with this card here, which is the 3rd card in the major arcana, this is what's coming through for me. You're going to get revelations this month, because when we see the positive side of the Tower denotes sudden realizations, eureka moments, aha moments, as Oprah Winfrey would say. When it comes to these matters, you're going to recognize where you've played a part for better or worse. Mostly for better, because we are reading blessings, but sometimes when we recognize our own misgivings, our own mistakes, the Tower denotes a different perspective on these situations or people. You will see these things in a different light, in a more higher level, a higher perspective. And that way, you are not only going to be able to release that, but you're going to feel empowered this month with this amazing Empress to give birth to something new. And I do see a lot of charm, a lot of charisma, a lot of, because the positive side of the Devil is using our charm and our wit for our own benefit. And I believe for your sign, we got the 6 of Wands. I shouldn't say your sign, because I am a Leo rising, so this definitely applies for me, but we can get our way this month. So let's try to use this A, to our advantage, but B, let's try to be mindful with what we do with this wonderful energy, because we have to try to use it for good and not for selfish purposes. So we got to be a little bit careful, because the Devil energy can be a little bit of a trickster energy, especially if I connect it with the card that I pulled for us, the 6 of Wands. Getting our way, but I do see us feeling ourselves. So there's an element of recognizing our beauty, and not only physical, because definitely the Empress and the Devil can denote physical beauty, but also everything that we have to offer. So re-falling in love with ourselves, what we do, our life, and a rebirth of some sort. There's a lot of power to be had. So owning your power and feeling empowered is going to be key for our sign, and that is in the way that we're going to be blessed. Now I'm going to be pulling in an additional message for our sign from my Oracle deck. So an additional message for Leo for the month of October 2020. Additional message for Leo for the month of October 2020. It's this one. We have jump in. Jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure. Say yes to change. Okay, so things are changing, because the Tower card does denote a sudden change. I typically the message or the main point of this card is that it can be a sudden catastrophic event. However, because we're reading the blessing of it, we're going to either see the blessing in all of the change that we've been undergoing, or we're going to have a moment to say yes. So it's going to be an invitation from the universe. If you look at, we have like the all seeing eye here, the eye in the sky, the eye of the universe, and a person jumping right in the middle, which kind of looks like a black hole, and they're just jumping head first because there's confidence. The Empress is a very confident card. The Devil with the Empress like heightens that confidence, and that Six of Wands that I pulled for you guys, I do see that confidence is going to be key. If we are confident in our endeavors, I do see things being very fruitful and fortuitous for our sign. So jump right on in and try to say yes a lot this month, because if it's an invitation, if it's something that you typically wouldn't do or you wouldn't consider, try it. So this is a month to try things and to not box ourselves, because the Devil can also denote areas in which we yield and give too much of our power to. So it could be a situation, a person, or a thing that we give power to, like a vice, or someone that has hierarchy over our lives in some sort of way. I do see this is the month of honoring yourself and your wishes with the Empress, because she leads empires. She doesn't just lead kingdoms like a king or a queen. The Empress is at the top of the food chain in that regard. So the more that you embrace your power and the more you say yes to change and newness, I do see us being rewarded. So I hope that this message has been of help to you. I am wishing you so much love, light, and blessings. And now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Sagittarius. Hi, Saggies. How are you? I hope that you're doing so very well. I am keeping this message of blessings for all of the signs. So let's look at blessings for Sagittarius. Blessings for Sagittarius. When it comes to October 2020, show me blessings for Sagittarius. Top 3 cards of the deck for Sagittarius. It's going to be these 3. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles, the Emperor, yes, and the Hermit. Okay, so a lot of wisdom this month. Wisdom, diligence, paying attention to detail, because the Hermit card here, I love this illustration. Hopefully you can see it better this way, that the beauty lights aren't flashing it too badly. The Hermit is a representation of Virgo, and Virgo are the general energy of the sign. It's very much fine-tuned into details. It can do and pay attention to things that maybe other people wouldn't, things that would go unnoticed. Virgo will definitely notice it. So I do see your attention to detail, your ability to be diligent and reflective this month is going to pay off. And I believe that those were some of the messages that I got for your sign over on my IG, and over there I do pull a 1 card. I call it, it's the summation of the energy that's going to be at your disposal for the month that I read for. And I do see those 2 things being key for your sign. Persevere, don't give up, because the Emperor here, they know their worth. They know what they're able to achieve. They're a very competent energy. It's a boss energy. It's a boss mentality. It's owning it. Coming in strong, not necessarily strutting. It's not an ego-driven card. It's about recognizing your power and owning your power and shining it incredibly brightly. Because I love in this illustration, the Hermit denotes wisdom, but we do see a big light. So I do see a lot of light emanating for your sign, a lot of wisdom to be had, and opportunity to persevere. The 2 of Pentacles is, when I connect it with what I'm feeling for you guys with these cards that I have before me, the 2 of Pentacles is a playful energy. When we look at its best side, playful energy, an energy of being consistent, of working hard, but also finding time to live in the now, in the moment, enjoying what it is that you do, re-falling in love with what it is that you do. If you are a Sagittarius that is able to work during this time, this quarantine, I have this sense of I love what I do, or if I don't, I'm going to fix it, I'm going to change it, or I'm going to change my perspective, because the Hermit is that perspective and that ability to recognize that this month, if things are not working in my favor, what am I going to do to change it? Because the Emperor is a representation of Aries, and Aries is a doer. They don't like to overthink it. They like to go forth with even without a plan. The Emperor is like, I want it, I see it, I'm doing it. So I do see that this is not the month to overthink. This is a month to be proactive. This is a month to get in the ring and duke it out and fight for what it is that you love and what it is that you believe in. And if you do, there's a higher reward, like in the sense of a higher perspective, a higher wisdom, and for some of you guys, finding your higher calling in life, recognizing how all the pieces fit and how you play an incredible, important part here with the energy of the Emperor, of making things happen, not only for yourself, but for the people around you. A lot of inspiration and you not being someone that's looking for other people to take the lead, but you taking the lead because you recognize your own worth and your own abilities, and you're very likely to share them with other people. And sharing your wisdom can feel very comforting, very rewarding, and very inspirational for yourself and for other people in turn. So now I'm going to be pulling in an additional message for your sign this month of October, Sagittarius. Additional message for Sagittarius when it comes to blessings, luck, expansion, opportunity. Message for Sagittarius. It's this. Ooh, you guys got a lot of cards, so I'm going to read them all. Why not? This is the card that I wanted to pull. Water, your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. And yes, go forth with all your plans. The Hermit, like the name says, Hermit, try to find time in your day to do some R&R, to meditate, to maybe take a bubble bath, anything that feels nourishing, because that's exactly what we have: nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. And with these two, you guys got 3. Hopefully the other signs are not going to be upset, but why not? The star bathing and star ancestors. Wow. So we have star bathing, light body crystal grid transmission activation, and star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. So yes, digging deeper in all aspects of your life, like I was saying, refalling in love with what you do and recognizing the part that you play and where you have landed thus far, enjoying and being very grateful for what you have, but also pushing forward and knowing when to step back and when you need to recharge and reset. But wisdom, this is the key element that I'm getting is wisdom, inner wisdom at that. And the star bathing of you being able to activate not only your whatever it is that your heart desires, changing your life for the better, whatever it is that you do, having fun, reconnecting with joy, and reconnecting and refalling in love with what it is that you do or who you are with. Just joy, playfulness, and like I was saying, feeling yourself a very feisty, fiery energy, fighting for what you love, for what you believe in. And when you activate yourself, and this is wonderful because this representation of the Emperor, hopefully you can see it clearly. These 3 do kind of look like crystals to me, and we see crystal grid. And when you do grids, you're trying to activate and put in an intention forward. So set your intentions, especially I want to say the middle of the month. I feel like it's a great fortuitous time because we did have this card in the middle. But start thinking about what it is that you want to manifest and set your intentions. It would behoove you to do a crystal grid if this is something that you're interested in. There's so many ways to do them and so many different kinds of grids and different kinds of stones that you can work with. I have a Himalayan cluster over here, and this essentially is an amplifier type of crystal. So whatever crystals you use, I always suggest that you have some clear quartz around so that the energies can be that much more amplified. I always try to ground my readings with intuition. So I have some pink amethyst, but this one's very much more, I want to say purple, and this is another amethyst. So this is connecting with my crown chakra and my intuition, and of course flower agate. But yeah, so I love working with crystals. If that is something that you are unfamiliar with, I do see this being a great time to learn more about that so that you can set your intentions and manifest, manifest, manifest. All right, Sagittarius, that is the end of my reading for your sign. I hope that this was of help to you. I'm wishing you a very beautiful and blessed month, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.